Hello, let's make a painting and let's see what we're going to do today. All right, maybe I'm going back to it. Well, we'll see. Water. Everything is wet already. Paper. I think one of my favorite parts, grab some water and just sprinkle. You use your finger, it just makes some nonsense lines so we can form some kind of a landscape, and then repeat with brush. Clear your brush in the palette and then put whatever is remaining from the palette on the paper. Make some kind of a color. I try to do some grass, I guess. Hills, rocks, maybe rocks in order. Yes. Red with blue. It's more like black at this point. Oh. Okay, dark blue. Let's put it together. Let's organize that thing. Grass. We're gonna make some grass. We're gonna take some red, and we're gonna push it up. Not too much paint. Water a lot. Okay. So the grass is pointing up. You have this white spot in the middle. I'm gonna keep that white spot in the middle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna keep that thing. All right, I have a tube and I have a paint on it. And I'm gonna take it directly with a brush and put it in the middle. Dark blue is the choice, and keep pushing up. Oh, I almost messed it up with the white spot in the middle. I don't know, it's so out of touch, this white spot. It's like you stick something in the middle of the painting. I will keep that, I like that. This blue on the foreground too. I feel like the foreground should be warmer. I will just clear my brush. Let's see what we're gonna come up with. Brown. Like light brown. Well, I know it's ochre. It's just I like to. I know the names of the colors. I say that like a bajillion times, but I know the name of the colors. I just want to keep it simple. Brown, yellow, red. That's warm. All right, so I can keep that. I don't want to go on that white spots in the midground and the foreground. Some kind of path with this kind of light brown. Maybe trees on the back. I'm not sure. This is it's kind of a disaster. This painting doesn't know what she wants. Or maybe she knows. Maybe it is a disaster. It looks like a storm. Yeah, it looks like a storm because you have like this very busy sky, and it's not busy like it's not like a clouds or something. It's just a wind, and everything is moving around. I'm gonna distinguish, push some of the paint with the palette knife as you saw the up, so you can have a nice horizon line. And I'm not sure the white spot that I keep in the middle, is that a light? It doesn't look like natural light, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I know I like it, and I'm gonna keep it. And it looks like the painting like it too, because look at the painting doesn't wanna blend that. Everything else is blending, but not the white spot in the middle. So I'm gonna respect that, and I will keep working around that. But at this point, I have no clue what it's gonna be. Emphasize a little bit more the horizon line with a black paint, so it will help blending, but also it's gonna give it a nice contrast between the ground and the sky. For the foreground, all right, let's step into that. I'm gonna take some purple and pink. Well, actually, it's more like of a pink. a lot of pigment and less water. And I want to make some kind of a plants. Maybe a little bit over there. And a little bit over here. Take the palette knife. Okay. Pushing up. I'm gonna try to make so it's some kind of a heel, and the heel is going from right, and then it's going down to left. The purple things, I think, is gonna be some kind of a flower-ish grass, something, some kind of a pink plants. I'm gonna keep pushing up, growing up some plants with the palette knife. Same thing on the left side. And same thing on the foreground. Tall grass. Let's go. Let's growing up. I was thinking while I'm doing that, I'm thinking about this thing in the middle, and it's sort of kind of blend, but it's still like stay like this. And I was thinking like beam of light, but then it's not a beam of light. It doesn't look like a beam of light. And then, if I gotta be honest, it started looking to me like a tornado. I mean, it's too straight up for a tornado. By the way, I'm gonna put some throwing shadow on the foreground from the grass. And you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it as it is. I feel like it's not a beam of light, but it's more like a tornado just before the tornado is forming. So it's not a straight up tornado, it's just before it start going on. I'm gonna keep that. I like it, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna make clear strokes with a clear brush, remove some of the paint in the middle. That's gonna help us. There we go. It's gonna form our perspective. It's gonna give us a little bit depth in our painting. And those things here, we're gonna be rocks. We're gonna put some rocks here. And I guess the light is coming from behind. Well, not really from behind, because we have throwing shadow in front of us. So the light is coming from the top right corner. Yeah. Remove some of the paint on these rocks. Alrighty. Repeat that, because the painting tried to put that down. Make a new one. I'm gonna push very firmly with the clear brush, because I know later this is gonna kind of blend a little bit, so I want to dry it up as much as I can. I feel like sometimes if you don't know what to do, just leave it alone. Like the sky. It doesn't have to be finished. I mean, I don't know exactly what is it. If it's a beam of light or is a forming tornado. I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna make this a mountain or maybe a cloud. Let's make it a cloud. I think mountain is out of business here. Let's make it a cloud. One little cloud on the left side. And that's about it, I think. Emphasize a little bit more the forming tornado. And we're gonna make a little bit more clouds. So it doesn't look like that odd. Now I don't want to use a completely clear brush. I still want to blend a little bit, break it down. I think that's better. So it doesn't have this unnatural shape. Move a little bit more. And that's very nice complement to the rocks on the bottom. And there you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.